What up, y'all? So a lot of people have been asking me how to get their music on my brand Vile Hip Hop News. I think I got away. I'm going to start doing music video reactions for independent artists. If you're interested, email me at dlsmediainc1@gmail.com for
Man, but
details.
you know, that is what it is, man.
Yeah.
It's sad to have to talk about. Dame, I want to play this from Dame Dash today. He put this, not the video of his teeth falling out,
Lord.
but a video where he addressed the situation afterward.
$8 million in taxes right now in one state. A man ain't gonna help me. And I can't even have no money until I make at least $16 million. I gotta pay the taxes. If I got $5 million, they taking it. So all that money always gonna go back into the work until I can make it into $100 million. Where if I pay the taxes, it don't hurt. But that's what real hustlers do. You know, I'm still putting the money in the street. The people I pay still pay taxes, so they ain't that mad about it. You know what I mean? Look at that. 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 This is about black ownership too, by the way. This ain't no drug dealer. And also, I'm gonna do this thing about being broke, about how I went what you call broke, about the taxes, about the child support, about everything. I want y'all to know I'm gonna be fully transparent. I don't want anybody to go through the things that I went through, because the only reason why I went through is so y'all don't have to. So I want y'all to learn from it.
Is he slurring?
A little
He
bit.
got teeth in his mouth or something?
No.
What's your thoughts on that? It's a small clip, but it said a whole lot.
Yeah. My first initial thought was only Dame Dash can make broke look so cool. Only Dame. That is one of the coolest cats in the world. And only Dame can make being broke look so cool. And that's not a shot. I'm genuine about that because he going through a lot.
Yeah.
That brother's going through a lot.
Yeah.
And when you're going through a lot and the majority of your problems deal with finances, we've dealt with financial. I know personally, I've dealt with financial issues on a lower scale. I ain't never dealt with no $1 million issues. So I can only imagine what that feels like. For him to continue to come out here and do that, I applaud him. But I have to say this, and I hate to say it because I fuck with Dame. We fuck with Dame. There is zero accountability. And hopefully when he speaks about his situations and the mistakes he made, we'll kind of find a level of accountability. But I don't want to hear you going back and forth with 50. I don't want to see you doing this or doing that. The words that come out of your mouth are so profound and so powerful. They have meaning behind them. And when we hear those words and then we see those actions, they're a direct hypocrisy, and it makes us confused and it bothers us because, damn, that's not supposed to be you. But anybody we've heard that's ever worked with you, anybody that we've heard that's ever done business with you, as cool as you are and as loyal as some of them people, because you got loyal people around you too.
Yeah.
They always kind of go, without saying it, they're like, Dame don't hold himself accountable. And I hope we see some of that because I don't want to see Dame going through this. I don't. He was 1/3 of one of the greatest hip hop businesses, mega conglomerates that we've ever seen, and that produced a billionaire. And they should all, whether they talk or not, be able to celebrate that. I don't want to see Dame lose Rockefeller his piece because he owes taxes and child support. I don't see that shit. But it's here, unfortunately. You see that you know who's rocking with you and who don't when you down. And there's a lot of people. He's the butt of a lot of people's jokes right now, and some probably deservingly so in some instances. But man, it's just damn learning lesson for everybody.
I think that 50 Cent shot hit him so hard that it was like almost somebody fighting with the last bit of pride that you got. Like, you're gonna talk about your network and this and at the end of the day, if you broke, dog. Like, you shouldn't even respond to 50 Cent.
Yeah.
Just let him say what he's gonna say and get your situation together. But as great as Dame Dash was, as great as a businessman that he was for so long, he made a lot of crucial mistakes. As you can see, one, not paying his taxes, two, not paying his child support and things like that. And that put him in a big hole. Now, he's done enough, I think, with his money to be able to get out of the situation because of that Rockefeller. What he's done with his business with Rockefeller, that'll probably get him out of that situation and probably even him out.
Yeah.
He may have a couple $1 million left. But one thing that he said I think was true was like, yo, I'm going through this so you don't have to. So it has to be a learning lesson for somebody else.
Right.
Like, yo, you got to do this. You got to do that. You got to do this. Nobody wants to do it. Nobody wants to really pay their taxes like that.
Hell no.
But you have to because they're going to keep coming after you for 10 plus years until they get it. And most likely they're going to get it from you in one way or another. So it's sad too. I think it is sad because I can see what he's going through. We can feel what you're going through.
See it in his eyes.
You know what I'm saying? But it's like you still holding on with this pride thing and trying to you know, it's like somebody got their foot on your neck and you still talking shit. You know what I mean? They about to snap and you still talking. But that's the Harlem for you, I guess.
That's Harlem.
You know what I mean?
You said he should have never responded to 50. I'm like, Harlem responded. That's
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's Harlem.
And it's like, you know, Jay-Z's not going to help you. That bridge is burnt. It's something you got to climb out yourself. But thank goodness you did enough with Rockefeller. Rockefeller was so successful that you selling his share is going to get you out of this situation. He said like $8-something million he owes. I'm like, that's a lot of bread to owe to the IRS.
A lot of money, man.
And all of that. Like,
And they're coming to get it.
yeah, and they're coming to get it, man. And now they're forcing a sale of assets. So you can now, if they can recover and put that money to whatever the hell they're going to do. Now, I don't necessarily agree with it. I hate the tax thing as well. It sucks. But if you're a business person or even whatever, if you're working in a job, you got to pay it.
Yep.
It's got to pay it. So we'll see what happens with Dame. It's a fall from grace, but he definitely can rebound.
Exactly. And
do you think, I'm going to ask you this. Does this make him hypocritical in your opinion?
a little bit.
A little bit. I would say a little bit.
A little bit.
A little bit. He's made some mistakes. And he has to own up to that. And I think he is now. He said, I'm gonna let you know how I went broke. Now you got to own up to it because we all see it now. It's on paper.
And that's the hypocrisy because he hasn't yet.
Right.
Because he's ran around it. Because it's almost like an excuse. Well, this, well, that, well, this. But then right then and there, that was the first time I ever heard Damon. He did it cool as hell kind of go, I'm going to show y'all the mistakes I made. I'm going to mess up. So if we hear the mistakes that he made and he kind of goes, yes, I was wrong for this, then I take away that statement. But until then, yes.
And you ain't the only one, bro.
At all.
There's been plenty of people that messed up. Like, look, we got to understand, we're not getting no, and this is another thing, financial literacy in hip-hop. We don't get that.
Nope.
And then sometimes you don't get the right accountants, the right lawyers around. You get bloodsuckers who steal your money and take your bread.
Rob you blind.
We seen that too. And we're not, you know, he didn't go to no college to learn about, you know, finances and things like that. So it's going to happen. It's going to happen to the best of us, man.
And maybe taking all your money and flipping it and reinvesting it without it being a solid plan isn't the best, smartest avenue to go.
Good point.
You know what I'm saying? Movies and films, all them things are fucking expensive. Expensive.
Yeah.
And if you're coming out your pocket, people that do independent films have investors. I don't know if you've seen one of the joints he had, executive producer Kanye West, right? So Kanye West might not have had a hand in doing the creation of it, but Kanye West put some money toward it. So now he has the executive producer title to it.
Right.
If Dame put out all of his money and you putting that back, how are you recouping that?
Yeah.
If it's not on major streaming platforms or in theaters, if you put it on your own network,
you're
not getting it back.
Nope.
And you spent probably hundreds of thousands of dollars. Shit costs money.
Okay.
So
unless it's like a paywall behind his network. And
what do you mean by that?
Like, you know, like the Patreon or YouTube memberships where people pay, you know, $30 a month. Like you pay for Netflix.
Right.
But you got to have the product to give to them.
Right.
Like Netflix, you pay, but you getting thousands of movies, TV shows.
Yep.
What's on the network that's going to make somebody pay $10, $15, $20 a month?
Right.
One movie, 2 movies, 3, 5 movies.
Not enough.
Yeah. So
that shit's done in a weekend. Then they looking for their money. So
right. And like you doing cooking shows, vegan shows, you chop it up with your wife. You put that on YouTube, it's going to be 20 people watching that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just like, so, you know, I love the idea. I love wanting to go up against the big Goliaths, but you got to have the content to do so.
Yeah. And that's just for you. F going against the big, because you're going to fail if you don't.
Yeah.
And know who wants to get in it to fail. Of course, you're going to fail throughout your journey and get ups and downs, but no suicide missions, man. And some things, it seem like they were suicide missions, but I always want to see Dame bounce back, man, and salute to him, brother.
Yeah, good guy. A real good guy. We learned a lot from him over the years. Like you said, one of the most iconic speeches.
Yeah.
You know, that needs to be put in context, all that stuff. But, you know, great dude.
Word.
Yeah, but yeah, man.